Let's dive into the buzz surrounding Terence "Bud" Crawford's jaw-dropping physique transformation as he gears up for his mega fight against Canelo Alvarez on September 13, 2025 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. This clash for the undisputed super middleweight title is being billed as a once-in-a-generation showdown, and Crawford's new look has fans, analysts, and even UFC commentator Joe Rogan losing their minds. We'll break down Bud's transformation, analyze whether the added weight will help or hurt his performance, give my take on who wins, and explore what this fight means for both fighters' legacies. Terence Crawford's physique transformation. Crawford, a 41-0-31 knockouts pound-for-pound phenom, has shocked the boxing world with his chiseled, bulked-up physique as he moves up two weight classes from 154 pounds, where he last fought Israel Madrimov in August 2024, to 168 pounds to challenge Canelo. Social media exploded after Crawford posted shirtless photos showcasing hulking abs and biceps, looking lean yet powerful despite the 14-pound jump. Fans on X called him a light heavyweight in disguise, while others marveled at his ability to maintain a shredded look after a year away from the ring. Joe Rogan's Reacta sums up the sentiment: "Bud looks like a man on a mission." His sparring partner, Steven Nelson, told Fight Hype that Crawford's power has increased with the added muscle, while his trademark speed and movement remain intact. But not everyone's convinced. Some experts, like those at Eastside Boxing, worry the extra mass could slow him down or lead to fatigue against a seasoned super middleweight like Canelo. Will the weight hurt or help Crawford's performance? Let's break this down. Crawford's transformation is a calculated move to compete at 168 pounds, a division where Canelo has been dominant since 2018. Here's how the weight could impact him. Potential benefits: increased power. Nelson claims Crawford's punches now carry different power, which could be crucial against Canelo, who's never been knocked down in 67 fights. If Bud can land harder shots, he might earn Canelo's respect and disrupt his rhythm. Physical presence. At 186 pounds during training per Essential Esports, the extra weight is a game changer for durability and punching power. At 147 or 154, Crawford was a surgical striker, fast hands, angles for days, and a devastating left hook. But against Canelo, who's a natural 168-pounder with tree trunk legs and knockout power in both fists, Bud needed to bulk up to absorb those shots. That added muscle means better resistance to body shots and clinches, plus more pop behind his punches. Imagine Crawford's elite timing landing with heavier mitts. He could push Canelo back, disrupt his rhythm, and turn this into a war of attrition where his IQ shines. His wrestling background might even let him use that new mass for inside fighting, controlling the pace like he did against Madrimov at 154. If the weight settles well, it elevates Bud from underdog to legitimate threat, making him stronger without losing his edge. But here's the potential hurt: speed and stamina. Jumping weight classes isn't easy, ask anyone who's tried it. Crawford's biggest weapon has always been his footwork and hand speed, slipping punches like a ghost. At 168, that extra 14 pounds could slow him down just a fraction, making it harder to evade Canelo's pressure. We've seen smaller guys gas out against bigger opponents. If Bud's not 100% efficient with the new mass, he might tire in the later rounds where Canelo thrives. Plus, rehydrating after the weigh-in could leave him feeling sluggish if his body's not fully adapted. Overall, I think it helps more than hurts. Bud's a professional adapter, and this physique screams preparation. But it'll be tested early. If he looks explosive in the first 3 rounds, we're in for a classic. My take: who wins this fight? Crawford by upset decision. All right, Avengers, time for my hot take. And yeah, I'm going against the odds here. The books have Canelo as a heavy favorite, around -300 or better, because he's the bigger man, the home division king with 63 wins and that granite chin. But I'm picking Terence Crawford to win by unanimous decision. Hear me out. Bud's undefeated at 41-0 with 31 knockouts for a reason. He's the pound-for-pound best because no one outboxes him. Canelo's power is real, but Crawford's the smarter fighter. He'll use angles to avoid the big shots, pass shot from the outside, and wear Canelo down with volume and counters. At 168, Bud's not getting bullied. He's built to trade when needed. Canelo's been in wars lately, think Charlo and Plant, but Crawford's fresh off a tune-up and hungry for legacy. It's not a co for Bud. Canelo's too tough. But over 12 rounds, the better boxer takes it 115-113 on my card. If I'm wrong, Canelo by late TKO, but I believe in the upset. Legacy's on the line. This fight redefines greatness finally. Let's talk stakes. The legacies at play make the Netflix stream must-watch. For Canelo Alvarez, a win cements him as Mexico's all-time GOAT, surpassing legends like Julio Cesar Chavez with another defense of the undisputed strap. At 35, he's already beaten the best at 168. Bivol rematch incoming, but beating Crawford silences doubters about his chin and power fading. It'd be legacy gold, the bigger man dominating the smaller phenom. For Crawford, this is everything. A victory catapults him into the super middleweight elite, proving he can conquer weight classes like a modern Sugar Ray Leonard. Undefeated across 4 divisions, pound for pound, throne solidified, Hall of Fame locked, and a shot at heavyweight dreams. But a loss, it dings his aura. Questions about size and power would linger. This fight isn't just for belts, it's for immortality in boxing history. What do you think, Avengers? Crawford's physique got you believing in the upset, or is Canelo untouchable? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if you're tuning in on the 13th, and subscribe to Athletic Avengers for post-fight analysis. We've got more breakdowns coming. Stay athletic, stay avenging. Peace!